Friday and Monday were holiday weekend. I hope you guys went and did something fun with your friends and family and made some memories because I sure did. So, I want to get on here today and I want to talk about the importance of why you should get to know yourself better. I talked a lot last week and the week before on reasons and good ways to get to know yourself, whether you break it down by word, what does determined mean to you, or whether you break it down by your goals, what you're shooting for, what you want to accomplish in your life, right? But one of the biggest reasons why you should get to know yourself is because we have a tendency, as I drop stuff, we have a tendency to push ourselves through a lot of things that maybe we shouldn't. Maybe we need to take that mental break. Maybe we need to take that break for our bodies, because what is going to happen is if you don't know yourself well enough to know that you are getting ready for a really big crash, then you can't prevent it, right? I used to push through my health issues, and I would struggle and I would fight, and I'm like, I'm going to push through this. I'm going to feel good. Every day I'm going to push, push, push. And what I realized were my crashes were harder and my days off were longer, because when I was pushing through, I was stressing out my mind and my body so bad that my down days, once my body gave out on me, really threw me for a loop, and I was down for like 2, 3, 4 days, even a week, right? So when you get to know yourself inside and out, you get to start to recognize those red flags of maybe I'm putting myself through too much. Maybe I need to slow my roll a little bit, right? Maybe my body's telling me I'm running out of steam and I need to back her on down, right? So you need to recognize those. And if you don't know yourself inside and out, you don't know when you're about to have a mental break. You don't know when your body's ready to crash, right? And it's so important, especially these days, with a lot of the mental health issues going on in life, that you take the time to recognize the signs. If you are overwhelming yourself, if you are putting yourself on such a high pedestal and have these high demands for yourself, that you never give yourself a break, that you never let your body recoup, you're going to crash and burn. I mean, let's just face it. We've all been there multiple times in our life where we are so bound and determined to accomplish or do something, and or we are so busy surviving life that we just ignore the signs of a breakdown. Let yourself feel those things. Let yourself see those red flags. And there is no shame in taking that break that you need. I don't care if it's 10 minutes a day to go relax and, like I say, woosah a little bit. You need to do it, or your downtime is going to be way worse than what you think. A lot of people tend to end up in the hospital. They push, 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 and their body gives out. It's the same thing for your mental health, okay? We talked a lot last week. Don't mind my dogs in the background. We talked a lot last week on what certain things mean to you. And if you don't know, then you're going to get lost along the road that you're traveling, right? You're going to start to take turns that maybe are unnecessary, or maybe are not working towards the similar goal of you, your family, and friends, of what you really want in life. So unless you take the time to self-evaluate, I talked to you guys about how important it is to self-evaluate. And that is the biggest probably struggle that I had along the way, because I thought I knew myself inside and out, right? And I really didn't. I really didn't. I was blindly trying to survive and push through anything that was thrown my way. And I didn't really know me. I didn't know why I turned to left at the next intersection. I don't know why I turned right. I was just going. That's no different. So when I tell you guys to get to know yourself, that is why. Look for the red flags. Look for your mental break coming before it happens. Slow yourself down. Prevent it. Take some you time. Go have a date night with your husband. Go have, time away from the children. Go sit by yourself on the grass for 10 minutes and enjoy the sunshine. What can you do to help yourself along the way so that you don't get burnt out? That is the importance of knowing yourself, knowing when you're about to break, knowing when you're about to drive yourself to the point of wanting to give up, knowing that you're not going to meet those goals if you overwhelm yourself so much that you can't take the next step. Don't do it. Get to know yourself. Get to know your limits. Set boundaries. Set boundaries for yourself, let alone boundaries of other people around you and their expectations of you. Right? The more you know yourself, the more you know what you can handle, the more you can prevent big disasters. And if you want to get to know yourself more, I have these journals that are right behind me here that ask you some deep questions, guys, that you may not want to face, but you can grab one of these and sit and take some alone time and really dive deep and maybe look at the question, evaluate it. Don't answer it the first time you read it. Come back and answer it later. Right? So get to know yourself. That is why, because the more you know yourself, the more you can see red flags, and the more that you are going to prevent a total failure, blow up, breakdown of what you are overwhelming yourself with. Prevent it. Distract yourself. That's not even a word. Distract your brain and get yourself on the right path. Okay, that's what I got for today. I hope you all had an amazing long weekend. Sorry I didn't see you Friday and Monday, but I am going to see you this Friday, and I got some crazy good news coming your way. So I will talk to you all then.